And now to another important visit here in Corpus Christi. This one happening earlier this afternoon. U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright was in town today.
Yeah, 3 News spoke with him live during our 5 o'clock newscast from Cheniere, where he met with workers to discuss the future of Texas energy. Natalia Osuna brought us that interview, and she's here now with more regarding some of the key takeaways from today's stop. Natalia?
Hey, Mike, Leslie. Well, Secretary Wright visited Cheniere Energy in Gregory this afternoon. He took a tour of the facilities and then addressed dozens of Cheniere leaders and employees that gathered to hear his remarks. A big day for Cheniere Energy's Corpus Christi site.
1, 2, 3, Cheniere!
A special visit from U.S. Secretary of Energy Chris Wright marked 10 years of the company's liquefied natural gas, or LNG, exports.
Huge future of America is to continue to grow our status as the energy superpower of the world.
Secretary Wright saying he sees growth potential in Corpus Christi.
I think energy will be a growing industry, and places like Corpus Christi that have been fantastic business environments for large-scale industry, I think the future is bright. You see all the construction cranes here. You know, Cheniere is going to grow. You're going to see a lot of businesses grow.
At the end of his speech, Wright signed an order aimed at facilitating Cheniere's current expansion.
This is the authorization for Cheniere, and at this facility right here, to use trains 8 and 9, build trains 8 and 9, and now Cheniere has the authority to sell that to all the countries in the world.
Cheniere CEO Jack Fusco also joined Wright on the podium, saying that expansion will help grow our local workforce.
We've had somewhere between 3,000 to 5,000 construction workers at this site for the last 12 years. And with Secretary Wright just signed the order for trains 8 and 9, that's going to take us through 2028.
Cheniere is the largest producer of LNG in the U.S., and Fusco says the expansion means more LNG going to Europe.
If you're a construction worker in Corpus, you're having to travel everywhere for work. You do the project for a couple of years and you have to move. You have to leave your family. When you come here to work for Cheniere and Bechtel, you're good for decades.
And the current expansion is not the only one in the works.
We filed with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission last month for another expansion here, job security. That's what it means. So we're here to stay.
And Secretary Wright also thanked President Trump ahead of his visit to Corpus Christi tomorrow, saying he appreciates the president's focus on energy. He says he will also be offering remarks before the president speaks tomorrow. Leslie, Mike.